All right, the champ is here. Another title defense coming up for you. Is it nice to be back at welterweight after? I know the cut's probably not great, but back at your home, so to speak.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the cut. The cut is the most difficult part, but we've been doing pretty good. We kept the weight, as low as possible. 5 rounders. You gotta be careful with the weight cuts, but the recovery is always good. So, just waiting. Make this weight. And go to war.
And I know the last your venture up to 185 pounds didn't work out, but was there any lessons learned, anything you were able to take away that you're gonna take with you back down here?
For sure. I think on that last fight, for me it was just the hunger. The hunger wasn't there. You know what I mean? I think that's the main thing that I missed there. Disappointed at myself only. You know what I mean? Everything was good. The camp was good. Everything was good on that, except the hunger. I think I was just too comfortable. Since I was the champion already, since I'm the champion already at 170, so I guess I kind of let that get to me a little bit, But we got it back, we're here at 170, I got that feeling, the itch again, and I can't wait to perform, Friday night.
Would you attempt the middleweight move again in the future, or you think you're done with switching weights?
No, I'm definitely not done. Definitely not done with middleweight. I thought about it for a long time. I've always wanted to be champion in 2 divisions. I've always thought about middleweight, and of course I got work to do here at 170. I got to defend this title a couple more times, and then ask again. See if they give it to me, I'll do it. I can do it right after this fight, but right now I just gotta take a fight at a time. 170 is my weight class, so I'll stay here until that opportunity comes again.
And the guy you got in front of you, Yaroslav Amosov, did you think he was going to be the next title challenger? Like, was he the guy that you kind of thought was the most worthy?
Yeah, I think so, because before we signed, before they gave me him, they say it was going to be Larky. And then Larky moved up, weight class. They say he wasn't fighting around, that time. And they gave me Amosov, I think he deserves it for sure. He's got solid wins, he doesn't pick any opponents, he fights whoever they give him, and undefeated record, I think he's definitely the guy, that deserves it, and yeah.
Have you been impressed with his performances?
I mean, yeah, he's pretty good, good wrestling, his strike's really good, he's got definitely an impressive record, you don't see that a lot. It doesn't matter where you came from, where you fought. If you're 25, you're doing something right. So, definitely got to respect that. I know he's good. I know his game. He's ready to fight. He's young. He's hungry. But it's my time. I feel comfortable. I like the matchup, and I can't wait to Friday night.
And hearing you talk about, that fighter with a hugely lopsided win-loss record, I mean, does it add anything extra? Like, hey, I could be the guy to, turn that 0 into a 1. I feel like that was like with Khabib in the UFC, same thing. It kind of turned into a whole side story.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the same. I don't think it changes anything, because, man, once we step inside that cage, it's 0-0. That's how I always thought. I defeated some undefeated guys before, it's the same thing. I think he's the one that thinks about it more, you know what I mean? Sort of speak, because I'm undefeated, I gotta keep this streak, I'm fighting a dangerous guy. So I think I would say he'll probably think about that more than me, because right now it's fine, it's just a number, you know what I mean? I got over 40 fights, I'm experienced, I fought the best of the best, so records doesn't really faze me or impress me. I mean, it's impressive for sure. I can't take anything away from him, but that doesn't bother me a lot.
And a lot of people make a lot of his wrestling, his chain wrestling, his ability to keep going for takedowns. Do you think he's the best wrestler that you fought in your career? Are you kind of expecting that, or?
No, I mean, different styles. He's definitely got different styles than a bunch of other wrestlers. But he's good. It's just different styles. That's what I gotta say. But he's definitely tough. But like I said, I've been there with every type of fighters out there. Wrestler, like straight wrestlers, wrestling strikers. So I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? I fought every type of fighters before, and this is just another game guy. Another guy that's ready to scrap wherever the fight takes place.
And I know that you guys are in different branches of American Top Team, but I wonder, have you guys ever trained together?
No, sir. I never
Yeah.
trained with him before. He's in the main location over there in
Yeah.
Florida. You know, I'm in Atlanta. You know, best team in the world. You know, if I'm gonna fight somebody from there, it's for the title. You know what I mean? But you know, just never train with him.
Gotcha.
To answer your question.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And talk to me about, you're sitting atop the 170-pound throne right now. The welterweight division, it's been always a very talent-stacked division, but I feel like right now there's a few guys that are surging, and you have your work cut out for you for the next few fights. So are you pretty happy with the fact that there's so many contenders right now?
I love it. You know,
Yeah.
I love it because here in Bellator, I pretty much beat almost all of the top guys. You know what I mean? I competed against almost all of them. So it's good to have guys like this come up. You know, undefeated. You know, new faces. You know what I mean? It's always good. You know, I wish our sport was like boxing. You know, where we compete against other organizations to see who's the undisputed champion is. But you know, since we can't do that, you know, it's good to have new guys come up, and you know what I mean, it's good.
For sure.
Test ourselves.
Yeah, for sure, man. And one repeat guy that's mentioned you a few times recently. I say repeat because you guys fought. MVP, you know, he was here a few weeks ago, and he kind of made some comments about you and said that he thought you were avoiding him and things like that. What was your take on that?
I mean, of course, he's trying to get the fight, you know, and you know he's been winning fights. You know, my opinion, I don't think he is fighting guys that'll get him to the title. You know, about me running, it's like, come on, man. I never got offered the fight, you know what I mean? If he was doing his right moves, you know, he'll be offered the fight, but Scott Coker never came to me, okay, MVP is next, and I'm going to say no. No, man, come on. It's a guy that I KO'd in 2 rounds. Why would I say no to a fight like that, you know what I mean? But he just got to do his work. I think maybe he's 1 win away, you know, if he fights, you know, a Lark, you know, Koreshkov, it'll get him right there, but he's not doing that, you know. He's not fighting guys that's, you know, top 5, top 3, guys that'll get him to the title. But, you know, I'm not too worried about that. I'm focusing on Amosov right now. We'll see what happens after. And, you know, if he's next, if he's the one after the next, it doesn't matter. If we got to fight again, we will. And nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same results. You know what I mean? So.
Last question. How do you see things playing out on Friday when you picture in your head?
Finish. Got to finish this guy. You know, he's undefeated. I'm going to be the first one to take him out. And I want to do it in his style. You know, I want to KO. You know, within 3 rounds, that's the goal. If we got to go 5 rounds, we'll go 5 rounds. But we better be ready for a war, you know, because I'm ready, hungry, and I can't wait.
Awesome, Douglas. Well, we really appreciate the time, man, and good luck.
Pleasure. Appreciate you. Thank you.